Hello, my name is Charles Baer, and today is January 11, 2013, and I'm in Bend, Oregon, USA. And today I want to talk about GIG. GIG is Global Internet Government, and GIG is my website, globalinternetgovernment.com. So check it out, it's pretty cool. GIG is going to monitor every financial transaction by every government on the planet Earth. And I believe this is the future of the world media. I think that this is accountability and transparency and freedom of speech. And so, you know, dig it. GIG gets this information from a lot of different sources. Wikipedia, some of it is guesswork. We accept information from anonymous sources and sources that are not anonymous. And so that's how we kind of put it together. So that's what GIG is. And what GIG is trying to do is trying to allow everybody to participate in what the United Nations is doing and what the International Monetary Fund is doing. And GIG is trying to work with the UN and the IMF to lay a foundation for a global currency and a world government. And the agenda of GIG is one, every human being on the planet Earth should have the right to see online how their government is spending their money and be able to comment on that, have the freedom of speech to know what their government is doing with their money and the freedom of speech to comment on that. So that's the first part of the GIG agenda. The second part of the GIG agenda is female reproductive rights, and that means that every female on planet Earth has the right to control her own body. And so those are the two parts of the GIG agenda. There's a potential third part of the GIG agenda, and that would be to eliminate nuclear weapons over the course of the next 60 years or 70 years. Completely. But I haven't decided if that's going to be a third part of the GIG agenda or not. But the GIG agenda is freedom of speech online, number one, and number two, women's reproductive rights. The reason women's reproductive rights is a big deal worldwide is because, in my opinion, 7 or 8 billion people on the planet is too many. So humans need to stop reproducing and lower the human population to a sustainable level, which I feel probably around 2 or 3 billion people, because that'll allow the environment to survive, and if we kill the environment, then we die too. So that's kind of a bad scene that we're on right now. So that's GIG. What I'd like to see is NAFTA include Latin America and the Caribbean, and then I'd like a NAFTA for South America, and eventually I'd like to see all of America, North, South, Central, to all be part of one government, one country. And so I'm trying to lay a foundation for that with GIG, a lot like the European Union has done. The European Union has created a continental currency, the euro. And I'd like to see that happen in Southeast Asia, South America, Eastern Europe, you know, maybe even parts of Africa or the Middle East, where countries get together, like Europe did, economically, with one currency. So that's another thing GIG's trying to accomplish. So that's Gig, man. Gig has a mascot, and the mascot's called the President of Earth. And the President of Earth is elected every December 1st, Hawaiian time, on globalinternetgovernment.com. And to vote for President of Earth, all you have to do is go to globalinternetgovernment.com and find a chat room and log in and register and log in and post that this is who you're voting for President of Earth, and whoever gets the most votes wins. So the President of Earth has no power. The President of Earth is a figurehead. The President of Earth is an employee of Global Internet Government and promotes the Gig agenda. But anybody can run for President of Earth, anybody can be elected, anybody can vote. You just have to vote on December 1st, because early votes and late votes don't count. And whoever gets the most votes wins, and their term is the entire calendar year, January 1st to January 1st. So that's the President of Earth. The current President of Earth is Eli Kane, and the President of Earth before him was Sean Zavontis. So that's the President of Earth. And that's what Gig is. So, you know, I'm going to try to put it on Kickstarter. But, you know, definitely email me if you have any more questions about Gig. And, you know, rock on.